He doesn't wear a cape, he doesn't fly, and he doesn't have superpowers in the traditional sense, but make no mistake, Mr. Terrific, aka Michael Holt, is one of the smartest, most capable heroes in the entire DC universe. He's not just a symbol of human potential, he is the limit of what human potential can be. Michael Holt is the second character to carry the mantle of Mr. Terrific. First introduced in The Spectre, Volume 3, Number 54 in 1997, he took inspiration from the Golden Age hero Terry Sloan, who originally held the title back in the 1940s. But while Sloan was a genius and an athlete, Holt took those qualities and amplified them to the extreme. By the time we met Michael, he's already a self-made millionaire, an Olympic gold medalist, and holds 14 PhDs in engineering, physics, and mathematics. Yeah, you heard right, 14. This is the guy who can literally go toe-to-toe intellectually with Batman, Lex Luthor, and even outthink them in certain situations. He's the guy they call when no one else can solve the problem. But Michael's story begins in tragedy. After the death of his wife and unborn child in a freak accident, Holt is ready to give up on life. He's questioning everything, his faith, his purpose, his future. That's when the Spectre appears and tells him about Terry Sloan, the original Mr. Terrific, a man who used his brilliance not to dominate, but to uplift each other, but to uplift others. That moment becomes Michael's turning point. He chooses not to fall into despair, but to use his mind, his skill, and his resources to help the world. And so, the new Mr. Terrific is born, complete with the iconic fair play motto across his jacket sleeves, a tribute to Sloane's core belief that knowledge and justice should be shared, not hoarded away. But what really sets Mr. Terrific apart is his T-spheres, floating nanotech orbs that are basically extensions of his mind. They can hack systems, project holograms, create force fields, even allow him to fly. And since he's constantly upgrading them, there's no telling what they'll do next. These aren't just gadgets, they're a symbol of how Michael merges science with heroism. As a member of the Justice Society of America, Mr. Terrific quickly rises to leadership. He's not the loudest in the room, he's the smartest. He strategizes, coordinates, and earns the respect of gods and mortals alike. And in titles like Checkmate and the Terrifics, we see him step into global and multiversal stakes, leading elite teams and solving problems on a cosmic scale, all without ever throwing a punch. And that's the key. Mr. Terrific isn't a bruiser, he's a thinker. He proves that intelligence is a superpower. In a world of heat vision, magic, and speed force, Holt stands tall with nothing but his brain, his tech, and his unshakable belief that humanity can rise above its worst instincts. Now let's talk personality. Michael Holt is cool, composed, and almost always the smartest man in the room. But he's not arrogant. He doesn't need to be. There's a humility to Mr. Terrific, a quiet strength that says, I'm not here for credit, I'm here to fix the problem. He's the kind of character who doesn't demand attention, he earns it. In animation, he's appeared in shows like Justice League Unlimited and Young Justice, often serving as a behind-the-scenes strategist or tech genius. And in live action, he was reimagined in Arrow, where Curtis Holt brought more of a light-hearted take on the character, while still staying true to his brilliant, driven core. So why do fans love Mr. Terrific? Because he represents the absolute best of us. He's proof you don't need to be born on Krypton or blessed by the gods to be a hero. You just need conviction, compassion, and a mind that refuses to give up. In a universe full of mythic beings, Mr. Terrific reminds us that the most powerful tool we have is our mind. He's not just a genius, he's not just a superhero, he's an ideal. That fairness, knowledge, and determination can change the world. And in a league filled with gods, monsters, and icons, Michael Holt is still one of the most terrific heroes DC has ever created.